Assist me. All right. So, good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you are connected from or wherever you are joining in from. I'm so delighted to see you all this morning. I'm DorisAngel, a Ghanaian by origin residing in Germany. So, I'm going to be your teacher. Your teacher for this morning. All right. Now, prospects are also invited to this meeting. Okay. So if you have anyone who wants to know about the opportunity, don't prevent them from attending. Okay. Now, before I get started, I want to know if we have any new member here. You've not yet activated the robot. If you are new, kindly type one in the chat. Let me see you, please. Ambassador Saul, I know you already. All right, Flora, Hope of Nations. All right, nice to have you, Flora. We give you a warm welcome. We are happy to see you in our midst. All right, aside Flora, do we have anyone who is new? Anyone that is new? Let me see if my new downlines are on this meeting. I don't see them here. So I'm going to forward the meeting to them privately. All right, someone has raised their hands up. Yes, Dawood Christopher. Because I'm like, this name, I've never seen this name before. The names that I'm not familiar with, I see Steven Segun, I see Ivan Mihigo, I see Milan, I see Joel Mulwa. Hanateta, I know you. You've been attending our meetings. Igide and Bernard Okoli and Basili Josam. All these names, it's my first time of seeing you on my Saturday meeting. So I don't know if you guys are new or you know me already. All right. So since we have a new member in our midst, I'll not waste much time. I'm going to first start by explaining to you all what RoyalQ is and what it does. Okay. So that is what we are going to talk about briefly. Okay, I'll not waste a lot of time. So, RoyalQ is simply a financial tool that helps you to trade in crypto 247. Okay, and it only trades on the spot market and the futures market. Now, the difference between the spot and the futures market is on the spot, you have ownership of your asset. So, should the market go against you, you don't lose. Okay? You don't lose. But on the futures market, it's a very risky market that if you are not careful, should the market go against you, you can lose your entire portfolio, like your entire wallet asset or part of it, okay, depending on whatever mode you are using. Now, the RoyalQ robot simply assists you in executing the trades. The robot will buy and sell for you following your instructions. Now, the RQ robot has its own default trade settings, okay? It comes with its own default trade settings, but if your capital does not suit that or it doesn't fit that, you can actually change the settings or edit it to suit your capital. I hope that part is very clear. Now, someone will be wondering, how much will I be earning on a daily basis? This is a question that one cannot give you a fixed amount, even if the person know how much you'll be investing. Why? because RoyalQ does not control the market, because RoyalQ doesn't know when this coin will be going up or down. Another factor is, what is your trading capital? That also plays an important role. I hope that is clear. Yesterday we saw BTC at 72, right? Then it dropped again. This morning we are seeing BTC at 70. That is why over here we don't make promises that, oh, with this amount of money you can be making 20 daily. No, we give you an approximation that is possible for you to make between 0.5 to 5% daily. It is possible, and I'm going to show you that during my presentation. I'm going to show you that in a jiffy. Okay. All right. So over here, one thing I love about the RoyalQ robot is you have full control over your capital. You are not giving your capital to any so-called company that you don't even know them. Tomorrow you just wake up, the company will come and give you excuses that, oh, we are sorry, because of Ukraine and Russia war, we are closing the company or everything is shut down. No, you have control over your funds. That is one thing that got me attracted to the business. Not even how much I'll be earning. Me having full control over my capital. That is what got me attracted. So that is it. Now, there are 4 ways you can earn from the RoyalQ business. 1, your own trading capital. 2, you sharing the opportunity with others, with your loved ones, your friends, whoever you want to share with. 3, you being a copy trader. Now, who is a copy trader? A copy trader is someone who has their own unique trade settings that they've tried, they've tested it, and it's working out for them. They share it with the community. So once you sync to them, your trades are being picked automatic. You are not the one going to do anything. Okay. Copy traders earn what we call strategy fees from whoever is copying them. Then lastly, you can earn from mentorship. What is the mentorship program? So mentorship is simply people who guide other people in the business. Okay, let's assume your upline who introduced you is no longer in the business, or you don't even know your upline because you just went and download the RoyalQ app on your own. So a mentor is someone who will guide you with your trade settings, how for you to win in your trading. Okay, so the mentors are being paid by the system. Now you will be wondering, is it my own money they will take to pay the mentor? No. So whatever profit you make, RoyalQ deducts 20% on the profit, not on your capital, on your profit. Now that 20% is being converted into 100%. RoyalQ takes part comes to the community. Now, this community, your upline is also part. So whatever your upline is supposed to get from you is being shared into 2. Your upline will get half, then the mentor will get half. So instead of your upline enjoying $1 from you, from the profit you made, your upline will get 0.50. Then your mentor will also get 0.50. Is it a fair idea? I believe that is fair because monkey cannot be working and babu will be chopping, right? All right. So that is it. Now, I'm going to share my screen. Then we get to business. This meeting is about teaching you how to navigate through the RoyalQ app. Now, I know some users may be here. They are complaining that, every day this meeting, is it not too much? No. Because the RoyalQ app you knew before is not the same application. There are some changes. Some of the features have been removed. New ones have been added. So it's my duty to educate the members. That is why we do this Saturday meeting. I hope that is clear. All right, so let me share my screen. You can just be giving me some reactions, maybe thumbs up, so I know you are following and I'm not talking to myself, right? I think that is cool. So I know my audience are not sleeping. If I say something funny, you want to laugh, you can just tap on the laughing emoji. So I know you are with me, okay? I like it when I get feedback from my audience or my participants. So I know I'm not alone. I'm not alone in the house. All right. So thanks. Let me share my screen and let us get started. All right. So my screen is very visible. Okay. I see Comfort saying hi. Hi, Comfort. You're welcome. Okay, so this is how the RoyalQ app looks like. The app is available on the Apple Store, the App Store, application store, okay, the iOS users. It's also available on the Android store. Currently, it's not available on Google Play Store. You would need an APK file of the RoyalQ to be able to download it on your Android devices, those who are using Google Play Store. Okay. All right. Oh, Mama Dinah, I see you in the building, all the way from UK. You are welcome. We've missed you. And I see Mr. Charles too in the building. Mr. Charles from Ghana. Happy to have you all here. All right, let us continue. So this is how the RoyalQ app looks like. Okay, the logo looks like this. I hope you can see R. That is the logo. Don't let anyone confuse you. This is how it looks like. All right. So I'm going to launch it. When you launch it, it gives you a space where you can type your email, your password, then you log into the account. Once you log in, there will be an announcement that will pop out. Okay. If you haven't read the announcement and you are interested in getting to know what RoyalQ is trying to inform us about, you can scroll it up and read. But if not, you see some small X. Just tap on the X so that it will close that announcement page for you. My co-host, kindly alert me backdoor if you cannot hear my voice or my voice is breaking or my voice is too low. Kindly let me know, okay? Before I continue, let me share something. Sometimes when you are on the Zoom, you would uh get a call, okay? You get a call and you notice that you can't hear as clearly. You would have to exit and enter again, or you would see a speaker. I've disconnected this audio so you can't see anything here, but you see a speaker here. Make sure you turn it on so it shows the speaker itself, not X. If it's showing X, you can't hear us, or simply move out of the Zoom and rejoin later. Okay, then this is where you see the reactions. A lot of emojis you can use. Okay, if you are not close by your device, you can put the coffee cup so we know that you are just going to take a coffee, so I won't be calling you. Okay, all right, let's continue. So on the RoyalQ app, we have amazing and beautiful features that if you don't know how to use those features, you might end up not enjoying the application. We have the home button below. We have the strategy. We have the circle, not cycle, circle. Then we have the news. Then we have the mind. All these features, they have its respective use. Okay. We are going to look at the home button first. So under the home button, we would see some features at the top right and left corner. Okay, we are going to look at it. So let's look at the first one. On my left corner, you'd see a Binance logo. Those of you who do not know Binance, Binance is a platform where one can buy crypto, one can sell, one can trade, convert from crypto to fiat or fiat to crypto. Okay, it's a crypto platform. All these are exchanges. Now, exchanges are different from wallets. Most people confuse themselves. Exchanges are the bigger one. Under an exchange, you can get a wallet, but on a wallet, you can't get an exchange. Okay, so these are the big bosses. We have Binance, HTX, Indodax, Kraken, Bybit, OKS, KuCoin, Mexi, and Gate.io. This simply tells us that if you have any of these exchanges, you can connect it with the RoyalQ app. Okay. Now, Binance is the default one that you see. So if you are not using Binance, you are using HTS, you have to switch to HTS even before you search for a coin or before you enter into a trade. Okay. All right. I'm going to switch back to Binance. Now let us go to the top right corner. We see the security logo and also the notification bell. So under the security logo, you would see the login details. Okay. The security log records your login and withdrawals as well. If you withdraw from the RoyalQ app, you would see a notification under the security log. Okay. If you should change your IP address, it will also notify under the security log. I hope that is very clear. If you haven't been opening it, you would see red dots. It means unread messages. So you just have to tap on read all. Once you tap on read all, it vanishes. Okay. Now let us go to the notification bell. That is the news button. There are two types of messages one can see over here. We have the system message, then the order message. Okay, like you are ordering for food. So under the system message, you get messages like recharge has arrived. Anytime you make a deposit, you are being notified under system message. Should you renew your robot or activate your robot, you will be notified under system message. If you are running out of fuel fee, you will be notified under system message. Should you write to RoyalQ support and they've given you a feedback, you will be notified under system message. I hope that is clear. All right, so let's move to the order message. Under the order message, there are only two types of messages one should expect here. What are those messages? Buy and sell. Either on the spot market or on the futures. If you are trading on any of these markets, you are going to be notified under the order message. I hope that is clear. So let us see something. There are new buy in course. There are new buy in course. New buy. This is anytime you see perpetual beside it, it should tell you that it's futures. But if you don't see it, it tells you that it's a spot. Okay. Now let us look. I made mention from my presentation that you'll be able to see it's possible for you to make between 0.5 to 5% daily, right? What's today's date? Today is 14th. So let's start from 14th to see how much profit so far. But our RoyalQ app, because our time is based on the Singapore time, 5 yeah, 5 p.m. European time. That is when the new day starts. So I'm going to start from 5 p.m. yesterday. Then we calculate all the profits for us to see if it's between 0.5 to 5%. Okay. So let us calculate it together. Join me. So we calculate it together. So where is 5 p.m.? 5 p.m. Do you have some Europeans in the house? Do you have people living in Europe here? Okay, so the 5 starts from here. This is 1803. So if you don't have calculator, get your calculator so we start punching. I'm calculating on a different device. Okay, so this is 2.693 plus, let me just use 2 decimal point so it won't be too long. So I'll do it 2.69. My co-host, one of you should add with me, okay, please, so that we can add it together. That is 1%, okay? So let us move to another one. Let me scroll down. This is another one. Plus 1.37, okay? The 6 is more than 5, so we round it. Then let's move again. This is another one. Plus 1.15 plus, oh, sorry, 0.719. Oh, 72, sorry. Plus 1.1. Okay, let's round it. 1.1 plus 2.17 plus 0.41 plus 1.67 plus 0.77 plus 1.59 plus, okay, I think that's all. Okay, there is another one here. We are just calculating the profit rate. 1.53 plus, okay, that is all. So, hey, another one. Oh, okay, there's another one. Wait. Okay, so this one plus 2.7. Oh, let's do 2.8. Let's round it. 2.8. So guys, this is 17.97%. My co-host, did you guys calculate with me? Am I right? I got 17 point what? 97%. 17.97%. That is the returns in profit. And let's not forget, it's not yet 24 hours because our 24 hours is going to end at 5 p.m. Germany time, okay, European time. Guys, okay, let's say someone is not having enough money, the person is only trading on the spot market. This was a signal that was given. Let me show you. Where's my WhatsApp? One world. Okay. Okay. What time was it given? 8:21 by one of our leaders, Coach Musa. He has given 3 different take profits. If you don't want too much profit, you're like, hey, let me just take something small and come out of the market. Your own is the first one. You two are like, I want small and big at the same time. Yours is 3%. Are you there like, Charlie, I like it big. I'm big. I like big things. So you go in for 5%. Guys, what else? You are out of the market. That is enough for you. 5% of your trading capital. So let's say, for instance, you entered into the trade with $100. 5% of $100 is what? $5. My brother, my sister, is that not enough? You can choose not to trade again. This 5% is okay for you because your 5 has added up to your 100, making 105. Tomorrow, you enter into your trade with 105. Or if you don't want to compound, this $5, move it from spot wallet to funding. Be accumulating it over there. Tell me, if you don't want this robot, what else do you want? This is just for today. Should I calculate yesterday, a day before yesterday's return rate? You would see that the presentation I made about you making 0.5% to 5% daily is even small. You'll be like, then leader Doris, you are wrong now. No, we give you that approximation so that the day that the market is not so good, at least you will be between this range. I hope you understand. That is okay. Without the company touching your capital. I hope that is clear. So this is where you'll be able to see your sell and your buy. You don't have to go to the coin, open it up and check on transaction record. You would see everything here. Simple as that. Okay? All right. So the moment you open the messages and you read them, you will not see any notification unless there are new buy and sell, then you would be notified again. So do you all understand this part before I write on? Kindly give me one in the chat if you understand before I build upon what I've just showed you all. Good. Rich is saying 111. Okay. All right. Let us proceed. Okay. Thanks. So let's look at this part. I hope Lillian is on this Zoom because she asked for something. I'll be teaching it. Lillian Carroll from Uganda. Is she on the meeting? If she's not here, I'll be so sad because she asked for a video yesterday and I'll be talking about it today. Someone should call her from the Revolution group if she's not here. All right. So let us look. This is the advertisement board, okay? And this is where one can see the activation leaderboard, okay? I call it is it Wall of Fame or Hall of Fame? Let's use Wall of Fame. So this is where you'll be able to see the top 15 leaders that are activating. Okay, have you seen your name over here before? So this one is for the team builders. Okay, this guy, Charlie, he's doing something. So last month he earned a lot of he registered a lot of people, therefore got shares. This month he's on it. So you'll be able to select the date to see, okay, 11th of March, how many people qualified for the leaderboard. You would see them, their ranks, and also how many people they activated. Okay, so you see people activated. He was given number 3. This is number 1, number 2. You can also look for it monthly. Okay, so monthly, let's go to February. So a lot of people did not understand why they have ranks but they don't have money. It's because you didn't bring people into the pool. This person activated 13 people and he has gotten a share. and he's earning $200 a day, $100 a day, and you are wondering why is RoyalQ doing that? He followed simple instructions. Can you see him? I don't know him, but I just know him with his DP, his display picture. And let's look at this daily. You still see him over here today. There's someone who will not understand when he gets more shares. They'll be jealous of him. They will not understand. Can you see? So far, he has activated 7 people. If you're a team builder, you don't have to give excuses. You have to continue building. You are not a networker, you're a team builder. Okay. So you can see this is where you see the circle leaderboard. Now, I also featured here. When was that? 12. I was like, hey, just yesterday I saw, let me go and check and see. So 12. Oh, can you guys see me? So I'm also here. I saw leader Aminata here. I saw leader Somia from India also here. Now I'm also here. I want to see all the team builders in our community on this wall. Okay, so this is where you would see the good thing they don't display your full email. Okay. All right. So that is the circle leaderboard. Because I saw some people in my inbox. Me, I don't have that. Oh, is it only for iPhone users? Why can't I see it? It's here. You just have to scroll through it until you get to activation leaderboard. Just like we have the circle leaderboard. This one is for uh the team builders. All right, let us go to this bottom here. This is where you see the announcement. Okay, anytime RoyalQ gives announcements, you see the notification. It pops out here. It's been changing. If you are interested in reading, you just tap on it. Or if you missed it, you can tap on these 3 lines here. Then it brings you to the announcements page where you would see the latest announcements, the new listens, and the removal notice. Now, the removal notice is anytime a coin is being delisted from the exchange, RoyalQ also alerts us so that we'll be on guard. We'll not go and end up picking such a coin, or if we're already trading it, we do the needful. Okay. They go ahead to also attach the announcement from the exchange. So you don't say, hey, RoyalQ again. No, it is the exchange. Okay. New listings. Anytime new trading pairs are being added, we are being alerted over here under the new listings. Okay. So you tap on it, then you see the various coins that have been added on the various exchanges as well. Then they also go about to explain to you how to add them. You tap on the home button, you go to the coin management tab, then you add it. Okay. Latest announcement. So the new announcement, the recent announcement we got was the official market update. So RoyalQ is updating us that, oh, currently they've seen people being active, registering, activating people, and so on. So if you don't want to miss out, let's continue in that order. Okay. So that is it. So let's move out from the announcement and go to API binding. Now, the new people might be wondering, how is it possible that RoyalQ is not having my Binance, yet they are able to pick trades on the RoyalQ app and I see it on my Binance? It is because of what we call the API binding. API stands for Application Programming Interface. What does it do? It helps you to connect a robot to an exchange so there can be some form of communication. Okay, so this is your RoyalQ app, this is your Binance exchange. What binds them together? So they can be communication, buy and sell. Is what we call the API binding. Now, when we are doing the API binding, we only take read and trade. We don't take withdraw. We don't take loans. We don't take only read and trade. Read means it's going to read your balance. So if on your Binance you have 30 USDT, on your RoyalQ you should see 30. If you're not seeing exactly 30, then you need to refresh your RoyalQ app, okay, or your Binance exchange. Then the trade, when you give the instructions to the bot that buy at this price, sell at this price, it does the trading on your behalf whilst you are not around, okay? So that is the API binding. Padlock means you've not yet connected. If you don't see padlock and you can read clearly, it means you have connected. I hope that aspect is also very clear. All right, let us ride on. Let's tap on profit details. Profit details. So under the profit details, we would see total profit for today. Then we see total profit. This is the accumulated one. Okay. Now, you cannot withdraw this profit here through the RoyalQ app. Why? Because your trading capital is not on the app. Your trading capital is in your exchange, and that is where the profit is added. Let's say you have $100, you traded with it, you made a profit of 5. The money goes back into your USDT asset. So you now see 105 instead of 100. You can choose to withdraw the 5 depending on the country you are in. In Europe here, you can withdraw as low as €2. Okay. So depending on your country. And I know P2P in other countries, to minimum you can sell, sometimes 5 you can sell. Okay, because 5 USDT in someone's native country, like, it's a lot of money. Okay, so that is it. Now, this button here is used for forwarding. Okay, I tap on it. Oh, sorry. Let's go back to the profit details. I tap on the button, then I share. I don't have to take a screenshot because there are some people, they are always complaining of space on their mobile devices. So instead of you taking screenshots to bombard, you just one tap, then you'll be able to share. I hope that is clear. Now, the I there beside the 14, you can turn it off so nobody see your total. Maybe you want to share your results. You want to share with your team members. You don't want them to see how much you've made in total. You can turn it off. Okay? That is its usage. Now, under the amount, you can see they've written something in a small font size. The data within the past 24 hours may be still subject to rollover update. Data is shown under the Singapore time UTC plus 8. Meaning, our RoyalQ app, if you are not in a country that uses UTC plus 8, you might end up seeing profit for the next day, though you haven't entered into the next day. Be like, hey, but today is still 14th, and I'm seeing 15th March. What's happening? Is my robot not functioning properly, or is it overworking? No, it's not overworking. It's because of the Singapore time. The robot uses that time. Okay, so that is why you see that. Okay, someone is saying repeat, please. Repeat which part? Kindly repeat how to share. Okay, great. This button, can you see it? This. I hope you can see it. It's at the top right corner, like an arrow in a box. So, Ruth, I hope you've seen it now. Once you tap on it, where do you want to share it? Through WhatsApp or message or whatever? Or you want to save it? You can save it. But why would you save it when you don't want to bombard your device? But anyhow you want to use it, you can just, the moment you tap on it, it sends you there. Okay? All right. So under it, we can see I being circled. Anywhere you see I being circled, it stands for information. That is the symbol. So it's saying that while using sub-bin mode, profit will only be shown after all positions are closed. Profit will directly go into your exchange balance. I've repeated it several times. Okay. So let's talk about the sub-in mode. On the RoyalQ, there are 3 types of strategy modes on the trade settings. Okay. You can put it on the whole warehouse mode, sub-in mode, or sub-in mode real-time settlement. The real-time settlement will give you the profit the moment it sells a sub-sell. What's a sub-sell? From 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So the moment it sells them, it gives you the profit. But with the sub-in mode, it doesn't give you the profit. Rather, it uses the profit to draw the average price closer to the current price so it can close faster. So RoyalQ is trying to inform us that should you be using the sub-in mode and you see sell but 0%, don't be surprised. It's because of this strategy mode. I hope that aspect is clear. Okay, so let's ride on. History record, you see the month first, followed by day, then the year. Then how much you have earned. You see it over there as well. Now, when you tap on it, you'll be able to see the details. Okay? So the cursor is highlighted on spot. It tells you this profit is from spot. Okay? What is the name of the coin? Course. What is the exchange that I traded it on? Binance. It's a martingale strategy I used, not the grid strategy. Then the profit, 4.76, a whooping 4.76. Isn't that beautiful? Then the fuel fee that was deducted. You remember I told you about fuel fee, right? Then the date and time. I hope that is clear. Okay. Dawood Christopher, don't worry, I'm going to explain the whole warehouse mode, the sub-in mode, and sub-in real-time set. I'll explain it on a different page. Okay, so just hang on. Now, someone will be asking me, but 4.7 plus 2.3, it shouldn't give me 14.43. Where is the rest coming from? Futures. So it means one robot, you can trade on futures and spots at the same time. All this while, a team member of mine was thinking, you need to buy a different robot for futures, buy a different robot for for sports. It's not that way, okay? Unless you feel like doing it that way, you are like, oh, I don't want to confuse the money. But over here on the RoyalQ app, there is a place to see how much you've made in total for sports and in total for futures. Unless you have your special reason for trading futures on a different robot and spots on a different robot. Okay, so futures, you can see the records as well. I hope that is clear. All right, so let's move back. Let's go back and go to, okay. So if I want to get the details, I cannot get if it's more than 7 days. So let's say I want to tap on 7th of March. Hey, yeah, 7th of March. Where is it? RoyalQ is telling me details are not available after 7 days. So let's say you traveled, you didn't get time, you went for a business meeting. You don't have time to see which coins gave you this profit. You can't see it. It's over. But I can get the last 7 days. Like I can get 8th of March. So spot, no data. It means that day I didn't make any profit from spots, but futures, I made some profit. Okay, so it's not every day you make profit. That one should also be at the back of your mind. Okay, so spot, futures, you'll be able to get the details. Spot, futures. Okay, all right. So you can also share the details, the history record. Let's say, for instance, you click on this part, you can share. So whoever provided the signal will know that you are trading their signal. Coach Musa. Thanks so much for giving me breakfast. So you see the forward button I used, I didn't take any screenshots. Okay. So that is it. Now let's move to profit analysis. This is just a breakdown on how much you have made in total in percentage wise. You'll be able to see it. Okay. You'll be able to see. Now, this is for spot. So let us switch to futures. You tap on the arrow, it gives you spot and futures. You choose the one you are looking for. If it's the exchange tool, you tap on the drop down arrow, it gives you all the exchanges. You select the one you are looking for. Am I going too fast? Please, I need a feedback.
I think it's okay.
Thank you so much, Leader So. All right, let's ride on. So that is it. I hope that is clear. So this part I can also share. Okay. I can also forward this part. I can also share the currency profit as well. Now, the currency profit breaks down how much you have made. Sometimes you are wondering, hey, this siren coin, I want to know. I wish I can know how much I've made in total from that coin. You can get it. The moment you tap on futures, then you see, oh, siren 167. Oh, well done, siren. You are doing well. Even though it's a dangerous coin, don't trust it. Okay, so that's it. You just tap on the arrow. Sometimes people do not know this is a drop down arrow. They think arrow has to be in a form like this. That is when it's always arrow. They have different types. Okay. So this, it tells you that there's something below. If you're not trading with Binance, you tap on the respective exchange you are using to get the details. Okay. So I can share this aspect as well. I hope that is clear. One thing I like about RoyalQ is they display everything. Everything. They don't hide anything. That you be like, hey, this thing, someone will be like 4 cents. There is no money. Why are they letting me see 0.04 cents? But yes, that is what we call what's the word? Can someone help me? What's the word? Where are my English teachers? Oh, sometimes it's difficult to speak someone's language because it makes you forget your own language. I think Leader Kate knows this word. What's the word? What's the word? Like nothing is hidden. Yes, transparent, clarity. You see everything clear. My friends used some robot in the past. The robot's name is MTS2 Fro. You know what happened? They were not seeing the real trade that was going on. The trade was going on somewhere, and they were not seeing it. All they could see is, oh, they say put, you have gotten profit. Then they are like, I'm like, no, they have to show you every detail. Over here on RoyalQ, should I pick a trade? When I go into my exchange, I will see that same coin. The quantity the robot bought, I would see it on the exchange. That is what we call transparency. That is what we call clarity. I hope that is clear. All right, so let's move out of profit details. Then we go to reward details. Now, no data because this account is not for sharing. There are some people that they are out there. You hear them preaching the false information. Oh, forget it, my brother. With RoyalQ, you have to share. You have to share the opportunity to make money. Don't let them lie to you. Oh. My sister went, and that was the same thing. Don't let anybody lie to you. Don't join them. Don't please. Come. You yourself come and also test and attest to it if what they are saying is true or false. This is just for trading. And how much has been made so far? $513. Can you see? So, guys, please don't let anybody deceive you. If you want to trade alone, you can trade. If you want to share, you can share. If you want to do whatever you want to do with the robot, you can do it. Okay. All right. So, let's move to assets. This is very important. Now, anytime you make an external deposit from your exchange to RoyalQ, it comes to fall under strategy fuel. Now, once that money hits here, you can't withdraw it, neither can you transfer it. Therefore, don't deposit a huge amount. If you go and make mistake, you deposit 1,000 USDT, forget it. Then you should be trading with 10,000 and above, or 20,000. Then that one you won't feel it, because because of your capital, it will be used for fuel fees. But that is your whole capital for the business, and you come and deposit it here. Please, it's gone. Not as in gone in a bad way, but it will be here for life until you use it for fuel fee and activation fee. So that is why you don't deposit a huge amount unless you're trading with a lot of capital. Now, reward balance. If you are sharing the opportunity, you are a mentor or you're a copy trader, your reward balance comes here. Should a RoyalQ user send you or transfer money from their RoyalQ to you, it falls under reward balance. Now, withdrawable reward. When do you see withdrawable reward? After the reward balance has been here for 24 hours, it now moves to withdrawable reward. Then you can withdraw it. Why the 24 hours? Risk control. I hope that is clear. All right. Now, when you tap on this button here, don't forget I told you that the features on the RoyalQ, there are a lot, and you have to know each what they are being used for, or else you won't enjoy the app. Okay. So you can see this is the deposit so far: 149, 39, and 50. I hope you can see. Withdraw zero, because no money has hit reward balance before. Okay. Now let us go to deposit SF. This is a procedure you take when you want to. Hello, am I still here? Can you guys hear me? Okay. Sorry about that. I don't know. Okay, let's continue. So, deposit strategy full well. Anytime you want to deposit money to your RoyalQ account, you use this button. Now, maybe the amount you want to deposit, it is not here. What do? You type it over here by customizing it. You type please enter. That is where you type it. So let's say 125. Then what do? Do I just select deposit method? Yes. But if you are new, and before you do that, kindly read. Take just few seconds to read this. RoyalQ is warning us that you should deposit just the amount you need, because if you deposit a lot, you can't withdraw it, neither can you transfer it. So don't deposit large amounts to prevent you from any potential losses. The strategy fuel is used exclusively for what? Fuel fees and what? Activation fees. Meaning it can only be used for two things. Taking instructions is very important in life. So I click on select deposit. Now, what am I having? Am I having USDT in my exchange or USDC? If I have USDC, I have to select it. So you see that now USDC is highlighted. Then I choose the network. Now, Polygon network has been suspended, so you have to use the BEP20. RoyalQ still alerts us that please select deposit method. After selecting, do not send any other currency to this address. Make sure it's the same. Because the moment you go and deposit another, you would lose it or you might lose it. So all these are instructions you have to follow when about to deposit. But if you're a pro, you don't need to read it every day. Okay? Then you select it. Then what do you do? They are still giving you precaution that my brother, my sister, make sure what you are coming to deposit is not too large. Oh, and you can only use it for strategy fee or activation fee, fuel fees or activation fee. The moment it hits, you can't get it again. So it's okay, I know. Generate. They still remind you again. In fact, you cry, you'll be tired that, oh, RoyalQ, one thing I want to do, you people are stressing me. People are still making these mistakes despite all this. So that is why when I get here, I hammer on it a lot. Recently, someone deposited 500 USDT over there. Another deposited 1,000 USDT. So please, this one you can't say, okay, leader Saw will activate, so I will transfer to leader Saw, so leader Saw will give me the money in my exchange. It's not possible. That is why they keep reminding you. So just take care so that you don't end up making mistakes. So read and agreed. Then they still tell you, don't come and deposit USDT, deposit USDC, or else you can't get the money. You say, I understand. Allow me to copy. Now, how do you copy? This is the copy symbol. You just tap on it. Bah. Then you see what? Copy successful. Can you see copy successful? Yeah, it means you've copied it. Then you go to your exchange. Then you do the transfer. Take notes. They've done a summary here. The minimum you can deposit is 20 or greater than 20. Then the deposit amount you wanted to deposit is 125. So you can cross check here before you go into your exchange again. So they've warned you like several times. So if you make a mistake now, won't wahala. Transfer RB. This is what we call the internal transfer. If I want to send money to leader Saul, I will use this button. Then I'll ask for leader Saul's UUID. It's a unique number that everybody has on the RoyalQ app. Even on our exchanges too, we all have it. So when leader Saul copies his own, I'll paste it here. Then I'll write the amount I want to transfer to him. Minimum one can transfer is 1 USDT. Let's assume you are trading and you wanted to sell a coin or it's sold, you want to re-enter another coin, but because of fuel fees, you can't enter into the new trade. But going to your exchange and coming back might waste time. So you quickly forward your UUID to your team leader or member that, oh, just send me one. I will deposit now, then I'll come back to you. Because maybe your exchange, before you go to your exchange and come back, your network is so slow. So you just ask for two, because without two, you will not be able to place a trade. So maybe you ask for two, you get the two. Once you come and deposit your 20, you transfer back the two to the person. Simple as ABCD. Okay. So that is when we use internal transfer. They don't charge, it's free. The exchange's internal transfers are also free. I always tell people, even though you can send using the person's email and UUID, it's safe to use just the UUID because security matters. Just protect your email because you might not know who you are sending it to or who is also watching the person's device you are sending your email to. That person might grab it and use it for something bad. Okay. All right. That is internal transfer. Now, history record. Fuel fee, fuel fee, fuel fee, fuel fee, fuel fee, fuel fee. This is a proof that you are making profit. If you only see one fuel fee or two, it means you are not making a lot of profit. And that could be because of so many reasons. The coin you are trading might be slow, or you don't have enough trading capital to trade different assets, or only God knows. Okay. So that is fuel fees. Okay. Someone is saying, please repeat something. Can you repeat internal transfer? Okay, let's go back. Transfer RB. What does RB stands for? Here is it. Reward balance. I know some people will be like, hey, are we in school? And the last time I learned these things were in school, or you see abbreviations. Transfer RB, transfer reward balance. You tap on it. The transfer method, you can either use UUID or email. Now, all of us using RoyalQ, activated ones, we have UUID. I'll show you where it is. So you take the person's UUID, paste it here, you type the amount you want to transfer, then you click on transfer. Then you'll be able to send it to the person. I was just giving a scenario that, let's assume you are in a trade, the trade has closed, you want to enter into a new trade, it's a signal, and you don't want to miss the entry point. So you quickly went to your upline. Please, do you have some fuel fee? Can you send me $2? I will give it to you back. Then the person sends you the $2. It falls here. Then you can place your new trade. Afterwards, you will now go to your deposit SF, deposit your money. Once your money hits, you can now transfer the two to the person. I hope that is clear. Hey, no, that will not be clear because strategy fuel, we can't transfer it. Sorry, we can't transfer strategy fuel. But unless the person is also a team builder, then if the person gets reward balance, the person will transfer it back to you. So it's not possible. Okay. Comfort, it's good you asked me to repeat. So, yes, for instance, I have multiple accounts. Okay. I'm managing my mother's account, my husband's account, my children's account. So let's say one is having reward balance and the other is running out of fuel fee. I can quickly transfer that reward balance to another account, use it to enter into the trade. Then when I deposit my money, I can now send back the two. Okay, because the two will be under reward balance. I hope that is clear. Yeah. Reward bonus or reward balance. It's reward balance. This is it. Reward balance. So it's not reward bonus. It's not a bonus, it's a balance. All right. So that's the transfer RB. You don't pay anything, it's free of charge. So take note. The minimum you can transfer to someone is one. Okay. All right. So that is it with the transfer. Now, the history record for the assets to, you can only see the last 7 days. If it's more than 7 days, you won't be able to see it. So you can see this one was short. It wasn't plenty. It means that the market was not really so good. Okay. Then this one was plenty small. Then even our traditional businesses, it's not every day we get customers, right? It's not every day. Some days you make a lot of money, some days to zero or small. So you'll be able to see the respective fuel fees. Okay, enough of assets. Let's go to invite friends. Invite friends. It is not compulsory, this aspect of the business. I hate it when people say, RoyalQ there, by all means, you have to invite. It's not. But if you choose to do that, you are being rewarded extra. So you can add it to your trading capital, or you can just withdraw it and go and buy chichinga or kebab or something. Now, it's advisable to let copy the invitation link. Don't copy invitation code. Copy the invitation link. This is the official website, royalqsai.com. Copy it, share it with your prospects, then let them register through that. Okay. All right. User guide. User guide. I was teaching one of my new members. We did registration, API binding, activation, everything, blah blah blah. I was like, wow, Doris, how do you know all these things? Like, how? All these things is in your head. Like I can't think far. I was just laughing. I said, "Oh, it's nothing." I said, "You know how to navigate through all the apps?" I say, "Yeah, guys, everything is here under the user guide." Though some of the things I didn't even learn it from the user guide. I'm telling you, you can also learn from the user guide. You don't know about great strategy. You've now started seeing people making profit from great strategy. You are wondering which one to is that. Introduction to great strategy. You can take your time and come and read. Then you understand that, oh, okay, so this is it. Okay, let me also give it a try. This is a user guide for the RoyalQ app. API binding, how to transfer money with the because the assets has been changed. Previously, we had a different type. Now it's been changed. You don't know how to do it. Your upline, you can't get hold of your upline. They are all here. Activation and deposit guide. Get IO API. Everything. USDC to USDT conversion. They are all here. You just have to take your time. That is why these meetings are very important, especially the Saturday one. Because if you don't know where to locate first buying amount, where to edit it, you will be sitting there doing nothing. And don't forget, your subscription is going. The days are passing by quickly. You only bought it for 1 year, hide it for 1 year. Okay, so everything is here. I know that of Africans. I don't know that of the whites are not like that. Okay. Africans don't like user guide. Like, oh, I know it already now. These people are the fools. I didn't come to teach me how to use iron. Electric iron. I've been using iron not today. Long time ago in Bethlehem. So you will not read the user guide that came with that iron. Meanwhile, that iron maybe now because of AI, they've added some small change to it. And you think it's the old one that you thought you know. Meanwhile, the user guide, there is something in it that is so important. If you miss it out, then it means your iron there is kaput. Germans will say it's kaput. It's spoiled. They be, I thought it was Philip now. Was Philip not the best brand? How come Philip is disappointing me? You are disappointing yourself. So RoyalQ has a user guide for you and I. Make good use of it. It's also part of the 120 you paid. Instructions for beginners guide, RoyalQ related questions and answers. You're asking yourself, ah, I have this. Why haven't I moved up in rank? I have that. Why this? Why that? Your question, you will be so surprised that you will see your question over here. If you see your question here, it means you are not the only one that have asked that same questions. That is why we call it frequently asked questions, the FAQ. Okay? All right. Let's move out. Then we have the strategy description. The martingale strategy of never going out of position is also very, very important to know it. Now, you can tap on the forward button and share with your downline. Maybe you're at the office, you can't assist your downline. Your downline wants HTX binding. Where is HTS binding? Let's look for it. I see Indodax. Okay, HTS is here. So you tap on it. Then these are the steps. What to do? Tap API. Number 3, copy the IP group binding. Take. So I just quickly share it with my downline. HTX API binding. The moment she clicks on it, it's going to open it up. I hope that is clear. So that's the user guide. Let's make good use of it. Okay, now let's go to more. So I'm going to tap on the edit. Okay. So let's say you don't use mentor because you are only trading. And you might need price alert. So you minus this feature, you tap on minus, then you add, tap on minus, then you add, because without subtracting, you can't add. Okay, so let's say, or let me add the quantification guide rather. Let me remove user guide and add price alerts. Then I tap on done. Confirm to save. So let's look at the quantification guide. So over here, we'll be able to see some video tutorials, how RoyalQ operates, what is quantitative trading, what is principal income, what is floating loss. An interesting one that I would love everybody to watch. What is a trading strategy? The principle of quantifying money. Then you would see the RoyalQ robot introduction, then the API video tutorials. Maybe you might not like the graphics, you would prefer the video. The video is also here at your disposal. Now, I always say that in as much as we are all here to make money, you need to know how to make the money. You need to learn, because the word learn, let me use a different color, black. Learn. When you take off L, you are left with N. So this tells us that if you're someone that you are not ready to learn, then forget about earning. It's just as simple as that. So these are RoyalQ business. You need to be ready to learn and able to earn. I hope that is clear. Please repeat how to share Binance API. Okay, let us go to the user guide. It's under this button. So you search through, Binance is down. So if you tap on Binance, let me allow the hide reader. So here are all the exchanges, the 9 exchanges. So this is how Binance owns. Okay. But this is the website version. So they first have to log in through the website. This is not the app. Okay, so log in. The details are there. And you tap on the forward button. This. You just tap on it. Then you share with the person. If you share it like this, the person will not know what is it. That's why I labeled it Binance API binding. Then you send. That is all. I hope that is clear. Leader Kate, you asked for a repeat. Leader Kate, please, I hope that is clear. I want to move on. Okay, so let's continue. So we are done with the quantification guide. Let's go to price alert. What is price alert? You want to be keeping track of the assets or the coins that you are trading. How do you do that? You can tap on add to list. Then what are the coins you want to track? Maybe BTC. Now, BTC, we have different pairs. You need to know the type you want to track. So since I'm using USDT, I'll choose this. What do? I just need to tap on the star. So the moment I tap on it, then what do I do next? I tap on done, or else it will not save. So it's been added. Do we end there? No. You have to open it up. Can you see all the notifications are off? So even though you've added, it won't do anything unless you turn these buttons on. Now, you are not turning them on for turning on sake. You have to know what you want. So they are asking, do you want to enable market alert? You said yes. Market alert frequency. How should you be notified? Once a day, notify repeatedly, or once only. You select. Maybe the rise and fall, you are not interested in that one, the rapid rise and fall, but you are interested in big market rise or fall. Okay, so they are telling you that you will get notifications for fluctuations over 10% within 24 hours. Okay, so you need to take your time and read and say, oh, okay, I want this. Oh, I don't want this. Okay. Then after the market alert, we have the price alert. Price alert is you entering a particular figure that you want, that, oh, let me know if BTC get to 93,000. Hey, not 930,000. So I create the alert. So they are going to alert me. RoyalQ app will alert me once BTC gets to 93,000. Okay, now they said the set price cannot be the current price. Okay, then let's go to fluctuations alert. This has to do with percentages. Is this lady in the Zoom? Judicious. You know, when I'm teaching and I remember questions that people ask me, then it reminds me of the people. All right. So this is fluctuations alert. You want to be alerted if BTC rises or falls by 3%. So I create the alert. So when BTC drops by 3%, the price will now be 68,541. Should it rise by 3%, the price will be 72,000. So whoever enter into BTC trade now, when the price goes up to 72,000, the person will get 3%. I hope that is clear. So that is what we use the price alert for. I'm teaching you so that if you need it, you know how to use them. Do not worry, this Zoom will be recorded. So you can rewatch it, rewind, whatever you want to do, you can do it again. Now, let's say I want to delete the price alert. What do? I want to remove the coin. I'm going to tap on the edit button. So I tap on it, then I select it, then I delete. Successfully deleted. So I won't be alerted again. That is the use of the price alert. Now, as we are talking now, people are making profit. Oh, epic. It's moving too fast. Someone just made profit from Init, 1.23%. RIF. So if it's futures, you would see that it's futures. So those of you that are asking, is RoyalQ still working? Is RoyalQ still working? Someone wrote me, one Tanzania guy wrote me that his friend told him that RoyalQ will be collapsing last year, April. And I said, okay, watch this year, April. Be expecting it to collapse. Unless crypto is no longer there, that is when we will not need a RoyalQ. But my upline left the business and other people last year, August. They told us that RoyalQ will not even see December. Where are we now? We are in March, almost heading to April. So, guys, RoyalQ is here to stay. It's in for a long haul. Okay, so as we are here, people are making profit. This is how you would know that, oh, Charlie, someone just made profits. This account, who knows this account? Dot .be. Who knows it? Who can guess? .com is very common. A lot of people use .com, but there are some people they use .cz, .be, who knows .be? Who knows it? Tell me, guys. So yes, that is how you see the profit. Your profit has been displaying, my profit has been displaying. Now let's move on. We have the spot market, then we have the futures. If you want to select a coin on the futures, you need to highlight the futures. Click on it, then you can search. Use the search button. Make good use of the search button, please. Now, if I search, let's say they've given a signal. Is there any signal? Okay, no signal yet. Okay, this is a signal that was given yesterday, today, 6:31. I missed it. So what's the name of the signal? Modeng. How will I know it's a spot or a future signal? They have written it, future signal. What are we doing? We are longing. The leverage has to be between 5 to 10x. The take profit is this. Enter at current price. The moment you come and you don't see this, you didn't see it within the time it was posted after 3 minutes, don't enter, because you might not know the direction it's heading to, because there is no entry price attached to it. So it can be dangerous to enter, because maybe the time you are entering, they've already taken profit and the coin is coming down, and you are entering from a wrong direction. So it might go against you. Okay. All right. So Modenk, let's search for it. Modenk. So I'm like, what's happening? Leader Doris, the coin is not there. Oh. The signal you gave, I can't find the coin. What's happening? It is there. Let's switch to all. Hey, it's not there to at all. Did I get the spelling wrong? Okay. So this is it. The reason why we didn't get it under favorite is, let me switch back to favorite. I have never traded this coin before. That is why it's not showing under favorites. Someone will say favorites. Yeah, I say favorites. So we move to all. Then I tap on it. Then I understand. Thursday, leader Coach Mopiwa taught us about indicators. Those who attended the Thursday meetings, you understand this page. I'm not here to explain this page, okay? I'm here to show you the way. Okay, so I tap on create. What did they say? Okay, they are saying Rick's warning. So I just say, don't remind me again. I understand. Or else, anytime you want to trade Modenk, this thing will waste your time by popping out. So you tick on don't remind me again. I understand. Simple. It won't show again. I know the Rick's warning. I know I'm the one responsible for whatever that will happen, because I'm pointing the things. I'm punching in the digits. What did the signal say? Long or short? It said long, so it's already highlighted on long. So I'll just go to trade settings, because under the strategy details, everything is 0 0 0 0. This place all 0 0 0 0 0. Only here is showing. Why? Because this is the current price of the coin. So I'll tap on trade settings. Then what do I do? This is the default trade settings of RoyalQ. Will I use it? No. Why? Because look at the multiple buying ratio. 128 plus 64 plus 32 plus 16 plus 8 plus 4 plus 2. When I add all this and I multiply by 5 USDT, I won't get that money. So what I will do is I will go to my template. I hope leader Lillian is here, because I'm coming to mention her case. My template. So I've generated my own trade settings here, and I've labeled it. This one 300 capital. This one 350 per coin. This one 500 spot settings. Okay. So I'm going to use this. Then what will I do? I'll change my first buying amount. Okay. So let's say 1,000 Modeng will give me 53 USDT. You can see the equivalent here. On the futures, you write the assets in the quantity of the coin and not the other way around like spot. So let's say I make it 2.5. Okay. I'll turn off my AI margin call. The leverage, he said we should use between 5 to 10, but I'll go in for 10. Don't follow me if you don't know what I'm doing. Okay. So let's look at my margin configuration. So you can see 1 times 1.3 and 1.6. Now, this will be multiplied by my first buying amount. Okay. So I save these settings. Then what do? I activate. Then later, I'll go and reduce my first buying amount to 5 because the multiples so that my capital will reach pepepe. Okay, I'm not here to explain. I'm just showing you the important features. Now, I've not traded this coin before, so I can't get the fulfilled details. I'll go to a different page for you guys. So when you enter, you would see that it's going to purchase the quantity. You would see the USDT amount that it's also used. Okay, now let's move out of this page. I was just teaching you how to use the search button. Now, let us go to manage. It's called the coin management. The plus. When you tap on it, we have non-default coins and default coins. Default ones are the ones that came with the app, but the non-default ones are the one that you have to add. So how do you add them? You tap on futures, then you tap on all, then add. Or if you want to add a particular one, you search for it. Then let's go to spot. The same. All, you tick on all, then you add. Okay. So let's move out from the coin management and let's go to strategy. We are done on the home button. Let's go to strategy. So strategy, the Binance logo pops out here again. If you want to switch to a different exchange, you don't need to go back to home. You have to still stay here. You still see it. Notification bell is still here. The only thing that is not there is this button. Show statistics will show these details, okay? High position details will hide it. Then pin coins to be delisted. If it's on, you will be getting, let's say for instance, if I'm trading this coin and they are going to be delisting it, I'll see the notification that coin to be delisted. Okay, so make sure your settings is like this. This is the default one. So I'm going to save. But if I turn off the show statistics, it will not show my actual capital in the trade. So no one will see. Maybe you're going to prospect to your landlord or maybe to your colleague at work. She's been asking you money for you to borrow her. You say you don't have money. Yet you have $1,000 in trade. You'll be like, hey, you, this girl, you're very wicked though. I asked you, but you didn't give. So you can turn it off before you go and preach to her. Now, okay, so you see, I'm in trade. This is Atom. That's the name of the coin. This is XRP. That is the number faith coin performing well in the whole world. This is BTC, the number one coin. This is this. Then you are teaching the person. Okay, so let me turn it on again. So when you turn it on, you'll be able to see the total amount in trade. The strategy count is how many coins you have running. Then the today's profit. You don't have to go to home to see it. You see it over there. Then the unrealized P and L. What does unrealized P stands for? Unrealized profit. What does unrealized L stands for? Unrealized loss. Meaning it is not real. Do you get it? It becomes real when it's being sold. But the RoyalQ robot we know doesn't sell at a loss. Okay, like this trade, BTC. It has dropped by 2.87%. Will it sell at a loss? No, because the bot is not designed to sell at a loss. But if I'm impatient, I'm like, maybe I can't wait again. No, I'm not going to wait. Let me just sell it off. I don't care what will happen. What can come, can come. Okay, what can come, can come. They've given you a manual sell button. So you don't say RoyalQ is wicked. They've locked your money. So sell. If I tap on this sell, what happens? Market price means you are selling it at the current price, which is this. Then the quantity. Am I selling everything 100%? If you want to sell parts, you can choose the various. Then confirm. Let me not go and do mistake and confirm so I lose money, please. If you are in loss and you cannot wait any longer, you want to sell, confirm it and proceed. But you can sell not at market price. Let's say you want to sell when BTC gets to 80,000. So if I wait and sell at 80,000, I'll get $12 plus my money that I invested in it. My money of how much? 119 USDT. So I confirm. So this is what we call the manual sell. So you can see it has created the order. Trigger price, the quantity is going to sell. This is the same quantity here. Now make sure in your exchange, this quantity is the same in your exchange. If not, RoyalQ will not sell it. They'll tell you abnormal operation, yet they'll deduct fuel fee. So be careful. Make sure the quantity is the same. It usually happens to people who trade BNB a lot, especially on Binance, because BNB, that is where they deduct the taker and maker fee. So make sure you always have more than the quantity the robot bought for you if you're trading on BNB. All right. So let us look at something. Buy. If I want to do manual replenishment, I tap on the buy. Let's say I want to buy $100. My new average price will be 71,730 instead of 72, meaning 71 is closer to 70 than 72 closer to 70. I can add more than the capital I invested. Then now it will be 71,377. Then I'll confirm. So my floating loss will now reduce from -285 to -107. So the moment this 70,613 goes up above this, the robot will sell for me. That is what we call manual replenishment. So it's not like there is a button that you see they've written the button manual replenishment. No. Tap on the buy. The act of buying whilst in deep is called manual replenishment. Now, if you have $500, you don't invest all the 500 in manual buy. You buy maybe 150, then you leave 350 to increase your margin call limit. Move it from 4 to maybe 8 or 10, depending on the capital. All right. Now let us look at something here. The name of the coin is BTC, meaning I'm using USDT to trade BTC. It's on a cycle mode. It's on a whole warehouse mode. What does that mean? It brings us to this page. I hope Dawood is here because he asked of the whole warehouse mode explanations. Okay. Whole warehouse mode, what does it mean? It means it sells in whole. If it has bought like 20 margin calls, it will wait and sell everything in whole. Meaning there won't be sub sales. So if the average price is so far away from the current price, you have to wait until this average price supersedes it completely before it will sell everything for you. It's not advisable to have so many margin calls and put it on whole warehouse mode because you'll be waiting maybe till eternity. Sub-bid mode. When the robot buys first call, second, third, fourth, that's 0 to 4th call is what we call the whole warehouse mode. Should it buy number 5, 6, 7, 8 to whatever number? When it's selling it, it will start selling from the back. It will sell 10 first, 9, 8, 7 in that order. But if it sells 10, it will give you the capital it invested to buy 10. but it will not give you the profit. It will rather use the profit to draw the average price closer to the current price, so you can be out faster. That is sub-bean mode. So we use this mode, especially if you're on a long floating loss and you want to come out from it quickly. It's good to use this mode. Now, real-time settlement. With this mode, the robot will be selling the 10, the 9, the 8 in that order. If it sells 10, it will give you the capital plus the profit. It will release both. Here, it won't release both. It will release only the capital, not the profit. So you see some people, they are in floating loss, but they are still making profit. They are making profit from sub sales. Let me see if there is a sub sell trade. Yes, Dogecoin. I think it hasn't bought more than 4 margin calls, so I can't use that. Yeah, it hasn't gone above 4, so I can't use this for my explanation. Yeah, 01200. Yeah, it hasn't bought more than, so I can't use this. Let me check XRP. Mm, it looks like SRP to the same. They haven't bought more than 4 margin calls, so I can't use that for my explanation. But what I'm trying to say is, uh, if it sells, we were here, right? If it sells the fifth call, it will give you the profit and the capital. So even though you are in floating loss, you're still making profit. Okay, that is the meaning. All right. Now let's switch to, you can use this share button to share. So someone can see this page if you want to share with your upline. Maybe your upline asks you, can you send me a screenshot? I want to see your trade. You can just tap on the share, then you share. Oh no, that is for, sorry, I was confusing myself with the, how do you call it? The profit. Okay, let's use this one. Let's use this one. Since this is in profit. So you tap on it, then you'll be able to see. So this is where we get the profit from, where people will ask, oh, how are you getting this page? It's through this button. Okay. So you can share it or you can save it. Now, let's go to the fulfilled orders. We've talked about, okay, this is the quantity of USDT that your robot was able to buy with this quantity. Okay, so 150 USDT, but it was able to buy only 80. Should the robot sell it, now the quantity will be zero. By your 150, you get 150 plus this profit, this 1 point something. Now, the bracket is the percentage. Okay, what you see in the bracket is the percentage. That is the unrealized profit. If it is in negative, then it's unrealized loss. So this, the robot will not sell it until it has gotten to this trigger price of 1.987, meaning this current price should be greater than this before the robot will sell. That is the greater than sign beside it. Now, the less than, what does it mean? This less than. It means, should the current price drop to this price, if it is less than 1.82, the robot will quickly buy your first margin call. So there are 4 margin call limits here. The robot will not buy the first one because the price has dropped to this. Then there will be a new take profit price. It won't be the same because there is a new average price. I hope that is clear. Switch on margin call If it is off, your robot cannot buy. So you stay on negative for a longer period of time. So make sure it's on only if you have money. But if you don't have money and the system turns it off, don't turn it on. Only turn it on if you have more money. AI margin call, it uses a unique way of buying when it's supposed to buy. It doesn't buy anyhow. It doesn't buy based on your margin call drops. What is a margin call drops? This. When you turn on the AI margin call, it doesn't buy. Even if maybe the first call has dropped to 1.5, it will buy at an important time. It will buy when it's needed. Okay. Some people turn on their AI margin call. Those who turn it on complains that it doesn't buy faster, meaning it's buying at the right position. Okay. It's not following your default settings or your settings that you set. Now let us go to the average price. So this is the price at which the robot bought. Okay, but for you to confirm if it's truly the price, you have to tap on this button here. It's called the transaction record. That one that looks like a hanging calendar. Now this is 1853, but you are seeing 1854 here. You need to take the one inside the transaction record. Okay. So it uses that one and not this one. Sometimes it might be the same, sometimes a slight difference. Okay. But we use the one in the transaction record. Okay. Now, when you tap on the transaction record, you would see the coin that bought for you. You have to tap on the arrow. If you don't tap on the arrow, it can't open it up like this. You have to open it up by tapping on the arrow. Some time ago, someone was like, my own, I can't see it like that, or no details. I said, no, that is impossible. You need to open it up. So if you don't open it, you will not see the quantity that it filled, the deal amount, the transaction fees, then the order number. If you want to report a situation, this is the order number you would send to RoyalQ. Then the strategy number, sometimes they do ask for it. Okay. So yes, that is it. Now, let me switch to BTC or Dogecoin. So we see the fulfilled orders. So Dogecoin is a very fast moving coin. It completes cycles faster compared to other coins. Okay, we have Doge, XRP, ADA, Solana, and NIA is also good as well. Okay, so on cycle trade, it's advisable to put such trades on cycle. Imagine it has completed 19 cycles within the last 1 month, because it was 18th of February. That was the starting time for this trade, but it's been able to complete 19. Now you are not seeing the profit to be huge because look at how much it's buying. This is $19. The market did not drop for the robot to buy more, so zero margin call count. But over here, after it bought again the first margin call. So you can see that the profit here, the second profit is bigger than the one down. So in trading, the more the robots buy for you, the more profit you get if it sells. Okay. Now this one to 93, it bought two margin calls. You can see the profit is now one. Because on the cycle, you don't wait to take huge profit. You take smaller profit consistently. That is why on my cycle trade, the maximum I put it on is 1.3. I don't go above 1.3, but usually I use 1.2. All right, now you can see this 19, this one too was 20, 19, 23. So it means the prices were different. Okay. Now this is 40. I think this was manual. So this is the sit cycle. This is the sit cycle. And it bought 40, but it gave profit of 52. So it tells you that the more profit, the more money you would, the more capital, the more profit you make. Okay. So let's assume your first buying amount is 5 and it's giving you 1.2%. 1.2% times 5, 0.06. So if it happens maybe 8 times in a day, that's 0.48. You might think the business is not good, but it's your capital that is not good. It's not the business, it's you. Okay, so that is why you can see that it's not really huge profit, but it has closed frequently. Now, the time that it took to sell, it's recorded under the fulfilled orders as well. This trade has been in session since 21 hour 25 minutes, and this took 1 hour 21 minutes. This one hour 26, 9 hours 12 minutes. So you see why we can't tell someone, oh, every day you can be making so and so profit. This one took 2 days, 8 hours 13 minutes. This one took 1 hour 19 minutes. This one took 11 minutes. Sometimes you can enter into a trade and within seconds the trade is closed. It's the market movement. It's not anybody. I hope you get it. So this is where you get the fulfilled orders. Please, today what I've taught, put them into action. You to go and check your trades and see. Don't only be on strategy details. Some people are scared to play around with the app. Go to fulfilled orders, check. Then now let's move to the log. This is the log. This thing, it looks like a SIM card. I hope you can see where I circled with the black. So when I tap on it, it's like the log book. Just like the way when you go to the office, you slot in your card, then they know you're in the building. Everything that happened on the coin is recorded here. So someone cannot lie. If I change the trade settings, I edited it, you would see it here. Everything you did is recorded here. Okay. So then the transaction record is the one that looks like the calendar. So you can see 1.919, 1.09, 1.12, 1.02, 1.07 in that order. Sometimes it can give you more than the profit you asked for. You asked for 1.2, but I gave you 1.65 because the market was going so high. Okay. But if it gives you lower than your take profit, it means it was trying to come down a bit. So it deducted your take profit callback from it. I hope that is clear. Okay. So what else should we look at? Yes, we've looked at, yes, this is the cycle and the one shot. One shot means after you have entered into the coin, if it sells off, you shouldn't buy that same coin. But Dodge is on cycle because it's one of my cycle trades. Okay. So it will be selling and buying over and over again until I put it on one shot. The one shot shows here, it means after it sells off completely, it won't buy it again. You see the signal user saying one shot, meaning hit and run. You enter your take profit, you are out because maybe it's going to a different direction you don't want to enter. Okay. All right. We've talked about buy, we've talked about sell, strategy, migration, and conversion. That one, I don't think we need it now. Okay. But we use it if you want to migrate. Let's say, for instance, you are trading. We use strategy migration if you want to move Dodge USDT to a different exchange. Then the conversion, you are moving Dodge USDT to Dodge USDC. That is when we use this button. Okay, that one there, I don't think you guys need it for now. We used it in the past, but now nobody needs it. All right. So, yes, this strategy details here. One cannot change these figures directly here until you tap on trade settings. So, when you tap on trade settings, this is where you can change your settings. Last time, someone asked me, my leader, I'm scared. I want to change my settings, but I'm already in the trade. And I said, you can still change it. It doesn't matter. So far as it has not sold, you can change the first buying amount. You can do whatever you want to do. Maybe the profit, you want to raise it up. You can still do it. Margin configuration. it hasn't bought my first, it has bought first to three, right? It has bought up to this place. I can change this part. Do you understand? So you can change your settings, but you need to be fast, especially if it's a very highly volatile coin. You need to be fast with it. I hope that is clear. All right. What else? What else haven't I talked about? Yes. So we still have the search button here. You can still use it. You don't have to go to home to search. The search is still here. Now, your balance, you can turn it off so nobody sees it, or you can turn it on. Those using the iPhones, you'll be able to tap on USDT to see the base currencies. But if you are not using an iPhone and you are using an Android, when you tap on it, you won't see it. You have to come to this part, tap on the arrow here, then you tap on and you confirm. Then you can see if there are any USDC trades. But currently, I don't have. Hey, who said the confusing part? Which part is confusing? That Dawood Christopher. Which part is confusing? I'm just showing you money. That if you tap on this, when you click on this part, it brings you the base currencies we have. The margin setup. Oh, okay. Don't worry. That one you have to attend the meeting for it. Okay. That one I can't do it today. So don't worry. You get a training on it. There are a lot of recorded videos on the channel, the YouTube channel you can fetch. You need to know how to do it. You can't just be writing any figures anyhow. Okay, there are rules to it. Now, another last thing before I forget. Which coin haven't I traded here before? Let's say the trade settings for Dodge. Okay. I want to apply it on a different asset. Let's say I haven't traded this coin before. Ada. Yes, before. So it's not under favorites. I'll go to all. But before I do that, let me copy the settings for Dodge. What do? I go to trade settings. Then at the top here, you see some three dots. I'll tap on it. Then I'm going to see share strategy, scan QR code, input strategy code. So I'll choose share strategy. Then I'll copy the strategy code. I copy it. Now, they said this code will expire in 2 hours. It means if I share it with someone, the person must use it within 2 hours. If not, it will expire. Or you can take a screenshot of the QR code. So save QR code too. I can save. Then look at the settings carefully. 0.3, 0.5, 0.3, 1.26. Now, let me go and look for ADA. I'll go to all and type ADA. Then I tap on create. Then I choose martingale strategy bot. Now let's tap on trade settings. Now you can see that the default settings of RoyalQ, this is 7. This is 1.3. At least that is enough change. And this is also on. The AI margin call is also on. So I'm going to go to the three dots again. Then I tap on input strategy code. So I'm going to paste the code. Then I confirm. Can you see the mark? The moment I pasted it, my 6 margin call limit is here, 1.2 is here, and my 15, then the strategy mode. You can change the first buying amount to suit whatever capital you have. So you see that this trade settings is different from the default one of RoyalQ. So that is how one can save or copy. Let's say, for instance, you want your upline to share his trade settings with you. Instead of screenshotting, you can just share the code. Once he pastes it, voila, the settings is there. You don't have to do it manually. Let me get someone in the chat got this part clearly. If not, I will repeat it again. Let me get one in the chat if you got what I just did. Okay. 80%. Hey, where is the 20? Okay, one. So Dawood, I think you're a very slow learner. Let me repeat it again. This is Ada. Okay. I'm going to copy the trade settings here. Look at the margin configuration here. So I'm going to copy this strategy code. Then a coin I have never traded before. Let me look for it. 1,000 sats. I haven't traded it before. I understand. Then create. Then martingale. Then create. Don't remind me again. I understand. When I tap on the trade settings for 1,000 sats, this is the settings. Look at the margin configuration. You can see what I just showed you was different from this one. So I want to use the dodge or the other settings on this 1,000 sat. What do? I don't want to do it manually by changing the figures. I'll tap on the three dots and tap on input strategy code. Then I'm going to paste. Then I confirm. Can you see the magic? It changed from 7 to 6, 1.3 to 1.2. Then now, if I tap on margin configuration, the other one was not these figures. They were different. I didn't do it manually because I copied the strategy code. It did it automatic. So Dawood Christopher, did you get this part? Have you gotten it now? Good. So that is how you input strategy code. If you don't want to do it manually, you use the strategy code rather than, okay, trade settings. Then you go and look at the screenshot. Okay, this place was 2. Let me put 2. No, you can input the strategy codes like that. All right. I think I've mentioned everything over here. Hey, John Liza, repeat. No, this is the second time. Please go and watch the recorded version because we have 2 pages to cover, then we are done. I don't want to waste too much time. All right. Now, if you see your trade showing like this, you are in a loss of negative 25. Should I sell? I'll lose 44 out of 176. So I'll take home 130, 32, no, 30 something. 130 something. Okay. If you deduct 44 from 176. So I don't want to lose $44 because it's a lot of money. That's someone's trading capital. So why will I sell at a loss? I'll exercise patience until it comes out. Okay. All right. So let's move to circle. These are copy traders. These are all copy traders. Okay. If you touch here, you would see the copy traders, their leaderboard, the top 10 people. These are profits they've made. He has made 231,000 USDT profits. That is not from team building. 245,000 profits. 199,000. Those are all trading profits. If you want to check the uh, profit rate, this is a profit rate in percentage wise, how much they have made. I hope you can see. So, guys, this is a lot of percentages. Today alone, I showed you my percentage and how much was it? 17 point something, right? Yeah. So this is their total profit rate since they joined the business. They are all copy traders. So those that are based on trending, okay, the copy traders that are trending, we have QQ Circle, AI Bots, DNFs Brazil. Then we have popularity. the copy traders that are popular. Okay. So yes, that is it for the copy trading. Now I'm going to quickly switch to another account, an account that is sharing the opportunity. Okay. So let me share my screen again. We'll be finishing soon. Don't worry. You have the whole day to yourself. Learning is good. All right. I hope you can see my screen. So let's look at the mentorship. You remember I made mention of mentorship to you. So for you to become a mentor, you earn from your mentees as well. So you can see some days I make $2, $1, $5, sometimes $20. Okay. In total, I have been able to collect 2,942 from mentorship alone. So if you are very smart, all you need to do is try and get to the second level in RoyalQ. Then you become a mentor to guide other people. But don't just follow it for the money. You must have a purpose for doing it. Okay. People who chase money, they end up messing up at the long run just because they are in for the money. You need to have passion for it as well. All right. So let's go to news. This is where you can see the group chats we have in RoyalQ. Okay. Other leaders share details over here. You can get it and use it for marketing. Then we have various group chats. You can join. If you haven't joined any, please try and join according to your rank. Okay. According to your rank. You can't just join the last rank if you are not yet there. Join and see what other leaders are talking about. You get videos from the RoyalQ, and other people have been sharing their Zoom links. You can attend other meetings to get more knowledge. All right, let's go to mine. So under the mine button, we have the profile. This is where you would see your profile. And the automatic renewal is this one. If you want manual renewal, you can tap on it and renew manually. Now, this is where you get your UUID. The UUID that you need for the internal transfer. This is where you copy the code. Then once you copy it, you share it with whoever you want to share it with. Then you can change your avatar. You can also change your nickname, personalize it so they know that this is you. Okay. All right. The date that your boat will be expiring, you can see it under the yellow button here. Okay, you can see it. I hope you guys can see. So you see the day your boat will be expiring. User benefits. This one is mainly for the team builders. Okay, for you to know the rank that you are, the benefits that comes with it, the requirements to the next rank, and also how the weight is being distributed. All the details you need to know, they are under this button. So we have the elite, the quant is the first rank, followed by elite, then principal, then global. Okay, so if you will be promoted, you would see it. If you will be demoted to, you are going to see it under this. Okay, so not qualified for promotion in the next month's assessment. Current level will be maintained. If you will be promoted, you will see the notification. All right. Now let's move out and go to assets. We've looked at assets already. I don't have to go to it again. Okay. So if it's fuel fee, because if you are sharing the opportunity and fuel fees are being deducted, you will not feel it because the money that is coming in is more than is going out. Okay. So you see the fuel fees that are being deducted, but because a lot of money is coming in, it cancels out on its own. That's why you don't see any strategy fuel here. You can use your reward balance as a fuel fee. Now, I explained to you that if the money is not within 24 hours, it's not withdrawable. Now, I have 81 here and 71. Why the difference is not showing is because what has been added here is not yet 24 hours. Once it's 24 hours, it adds up. you can withdraw. Withdrawal can be done at any time. Okay, so let's look at the withdrawals that I've made. This is 7RB, that is internal. So you see, free is being written beside it. You see, free, meaning it was withdrawn internally. The ones that you see money being deducted, it means it was external, 2RB transaction fees. Okay, so you can see all the withdrawals that I've made since I joined the business. It's all in. 2021 was when I joined RoyalQ. Should I scroll? I can scroll to the last end, 2021. And that is one thing I like about RoyalQ, because there are some details you need to get for the doubting Thomases. You need to get it very fresh and hot. Okay, so if I scroll down, this is 2025. I can't go to 2021 because of time. Okay, we spend a lot of time here. I'll keep scrolling, scrolling, scrolling. It will be refreshed, and now we are in 2024. Ha, God, it's too long. It's too long. I think the last time I did the same thing, so you guys can see. Sometimes I withdraw $1,000, 500, 800, whatever amount. Provided you have the amount, you will be able to withdraw it out. Okay, so that is from the power of sharing. Those who are not sharing, they can't talk about this. Okay, so let me move out over there. Mentor bonus. The last time someone was asking me, where do they put the mentor money? This is it. Mentor bonus, mentor bonus. Direct quant, meaning one of my direct downlines has made profit. So direct quant, you can see mentor bonus, direct quant, and so on and so forth. This is where we get those details. Okay, so let's move to team, because API binding, we've looked at it. So this is where you see your team members. Okay, 2 people activated yesterday. Profit for today, zero, because I haven't activated anybody for today. Then you see the requirements to move to the next rank. You would see it over there. Then the weight shares, how many shares you have, you would see everything over there. All right. So now let's move out and go to reward details. So we have all, we have activation income, which is gotten from anytime you activate someone, you earn $30. Then we have direct quant, those that are directly under you that they are trading. Anytime they are making profit, you are also making something. Then we have bonus share, that is from the pool. Okay, the shares you have will determine how much you would be making. Okay, so that is it. Now let's move out from there and go to circle owner income. So this is where the copy traders, their income, their total income is being shown. Okay. Then my strategy settings. This is where you can set as many trade settings as you want. This is the default settings that comes with RoyalQ. We have the radical type, we have the conservative, then we have the steady. But if you are editing it to suit your trade settings, you can ignore the risk type and just change the figures to suit your capital or what you are looking for. Okay. All right. Yeah. Share. So on the home button, we have invite friends. On the mine button, we have share. It still brings you to the same place. Just copy the invitation link to share with your prospect. Then RoyalQ feedback. If you have any query, you can ask RoyalQ. The robot is here to answer you, or you just tap on feedback. When you tap on feedback, you can also file your complaints based on whatever topic you have. If you have a suggestion to RoyalQ, you could also suggest it. Then feedback record, then the online customer service. For those that are on principal rank and above, you get this VVIP service where you can chat with the customer support. So the help center also displays the announcements, the beginner's guide, then the Q&A, then the martingale strategy. So yeah, security center. This has to do with the security of your RoyalQ account. It's very, very important. If you want to change password, you can. If you want to change your email to, you can. Now, what is transaction password? It's different from your login password. Without the transaction password, you cannot transfer to someone internally or externally. So make sure you set it up. It's 6 digits. Okay, 6 digits that you need to set. Then Google Authenticator. If you want to add extra protection to your account, please use it. Okay. But if you don't know how to use it, you should ask other leaders to teach you. Telegram. If we have Telegram lovers here, you can connect your RoyalQ to the Telegram app. So anytime the bot buys or sells, you get notification under Telegram. When you tap on trusted device, all the devices you've ever logged into your RoyalQ account, you would see it. Then delete account. If you are not excited about this amazing, wonderful opportunity that has stood the test of time, then please delete it and leave us in peace. You see some people saying, oh, they are no more doing RoyalQ, but they still have the app. They are still withdrawing. Why haven't they deleted their account? Because they know that they love the app and there is something good about it. Face ID and PIN. If you are here and you know that you don't have a good retentive memory, you usually forget things, please turn it on so that anytime you come, you use your Face ID or your PIN to log in. Then let's go to system settings. This is where you would see if you are using the latest version of the RoyalQ app. Currency. You can change how you want to view your currency. You can change it in your whatever currency you want. There are a few here. If your currency is here, you can tap on it and use. These are the various languages we have with the RoyalQ app. So you choose your choice, okay? Just choose the one that you want. We have Italian, French, and so on and so forth. All right. Now we have the team mode. Some people, your app shows like this and you have eye problem, you are not able to see clearly, you can put it on day mode or follow system. So if you are in a dark place, follow system, it will be dark. If it's morning or you are at a clear place, it will use the day mode. Okay, so yes, that is it about team mode. This notification settings, if they are off, you won't be notified. Maybe you are going to a meeting, you don't want any disturbance, turn it off under notification settings. Then about RoyalQ, if you are using the app and you are not following their handles, please do so. And this is the official website of the RoyalQ. So you tap on I understand, you can log in through the web version, or you can even use this page as a presentation with your prospects because it has basically everything you need to know about RoyalQ. Okay. And you would also see successful traders, reviews from them. Okay. Some are babysitter, housewife, bricklayer, shop assistant. So you would see all the details here. Okay. Now let's go back. This is the last feature, switch account or sign out. You are managing your mother's account, your father's account, you yourself, your account. You can log on the 3 accounts. So you'll be switching from one to the other. Okay. Then sign out if you want to sign out. So that is all. That brings us to the end of today's sharing. If you have any questions, please do not hesitate. Just tap on reactions. You would see raise hand. Then you raise your hand or please type it in the chat. I'm going to answer you all. So thank you so much. I really appreciate your time. We spent a lot of time here because I did a lot of explanation. But I'll check through the chat and go ahead with the questions. Please, madam, leave us the video ish. Madam, leave. as the session video. Okay, Dawood, I think I don't understand you, but I don't know. Yeah, comfort. Who is an upline and who is a mentor? Can an upline be a mentor? Okay, that's a good question. So an upline is someone who introduced you to the business. That is the person's link you use in registering. Now, a mentor is someone who guides you in your trade. We all know that your upline is responsible to you or responsible for your needs in the business. But sometimes some uplines can be so lazy. They don't have time to teach their downlines. Some today like me, I don't know. How can I teach the person? Okay. So how would your downline succeed in the business? They can opt out to get a mentor. Okay. But if your upline is already doing the job of a mentor, you don't need to get a mentor. Some people with some uplines usually say, hey, I'm your upline, make me mentor 3 times. Okay, so if the person does it 3 times, it means the person is stuck to their upline for life. If the upline is no longer in the business or something happens, they can't get support from a different person because they've exhausted their uh 3 times options. Okay, so an upline can also be your mentor, or if your upline is not acting well, you can choose to get a mentor. So I believe comfort. The explanation is very clear to you. I think you are new. That's why you are asking this. Okay. Thanks so much for your time. I have really learned a lot today as a new member. Oh, Imelda John. I'm so excited you've learned something. Imelda. Imelda is a female name. So John is your surname. Or I'm mistaken. Okay. So I've answered comfort. Who else? Repeat, please, how to share profit. Oh, John Liza, we've done that long time ago. Please rewatch the video again. Okay, I'm sorry. Um, important place, please show down. Okay, Dawood, I think I missed that part. Please repeat API. I've done that already. Reward bonus. Okay, I've done that. Can you please repeat internal transfer? Comfort, I did that. I will put a large amount in strategy fuel. Okay, if I put a large amount in strategy fuel and my boat reach the time for active, that amount in strategy fuel is more than 120. Will it be to active or not? Yes, it will activate automatic. Should you have more than that, it will activate automatic. Okay. Oh, Joy David is in the building. Kindly repeat how to share. Repeat. Okay, I've done this once already. So I think that is all the questions I have here. Yes. Okay, welcome, leader kids. I think that's all the questions. No one is asking any question again. Okay, thank you, Mama Dinah, for staying from beginning to the end. So, guys, it hurts my heart when we organize meeting. The Zoom is not for free. Google Meet, there are some features we can't use on Google Meet because of, but Zoom, you need to pay. And this is a paid Zoom that takes 500 capacity. But guess what? I think the maximum people that joined today was 30 something. Or my co host, am I mistaken? Was it even up to 50? I don't think it was up to 50. I wasn't watching though, but I don't think it's got to 50. It's so sad when you organize meetings and you see only a handful of people here. Meanwhile, we are more than 4,000 in our community, just our revolution community. We are more than 4,000. So sometimes it breaks us leaders when we organize meetings and you don't see members attending the meeting. Sometimes it brings our spirits down because, like, what are we fighting for? You pay for the Zoom, a lot of money every month, and only 30 people show up. We haven't gotten up to 100 on Zoom meetings, but yet the things that we talk about in the Zoom, you see people asking it on the WhatsApp groups. It's so heartbreaking. So please, if you're an upline and you have downlines, please encourage them to attend meetings. Ask them their problem. Could it be the time? What are they doing that they can't sacrifice 2 hours out of the 24 hours? It's very bad. Okay, when we do that, we will not grow up in the business. So please encourage your downlines to attend meetings. Forward the link to them privately. Okay. All right. Oh, Epimark, you made it. I'm so excited to see you here. Okay, Leader Kate, your hands is up. Please unmute yourself and ask your question. I don't know if it's a question or
Hello, my leader.
yeah.
Thank you so much for the wonderful presentation. As usual, it's Samson.
Thank you.
Please, I want clarification on because you always do this. So at times I get confused. Whenever I want to pick a features trade,
Yeah.
I normally go to Binance to set up to pick the coin. I set it up there, my leverage and all whatnot there. Before I will now do it in RoyalQ. But each time you don't really mention that aspect. So I don't know if I'm doing it wrongly. Is it possible to ignore that Binance aspect of setting and only set at RoyalQ in the
Of
future?
course. Of course, you don't have to go to your Binance exchange to set up the coin there before. Then what's the essence of the bot? On the RoyalQ, the leverages are there from 1 to 20, if I'm not mistaken, on RoyalQ, or is 1 to 10. Hold on, let me check. It confuses me sometimes. Hold on, let me quickly check that. I think the highest leverage we have on RoyalQ
It's
is
20.
is 20. Good.
Yeah.
So the moment you set it on RoyalQ, automatically it sets in your exchange because Binance has up to 100x or something. So you don't have to go and do it. Now, you are getting the confusion from other leaders. Some
Yeah.
people do not have Binance. They have HTX and Bybit. And as for them, they have to first go and set the leverage on their exchange before executing it on RoyalQ. Why? So that that higher leverage they've chosen on their exchange can be used instead of the RoyalQ leverage, because RoyalQ leverage for HTS and Bybit is only 1x. No 2x, 3x, 5x. No, they only have 1x. So you don't have to do it over there, Madam Kate. Please don't do it
Okay.
on the exchange. The moment
o-
you do it on RoyalQ, you go and check your exchange. You notice that I did 5s and I see 5s too on the coin. Okay, so you don't
Okay.
have to do it that way. Yeah.
Okay. Thank you so much.
You're
I'm glad
welcome.
to hear that. God
Okay,
bless
you're
you.
welcome. God bless you too. Okay, thanks. Oh, I see you
Amen.
people are active here because you guys have answered 21 to 20. It's true. Everything is under one roof. That is royal. Okay, yeah. Okay. Hey, judicious ever. Is it judicious in Nigeria? Is it you or not you? Okay, so I'm going to lower your hand and mute you. So I think that's all the questions we have. I'm excited. Some few people I shared the link with joined the meeting, and at least they've learned something. They'll now understand, oh, okay, so if the robot buys, it alerts me here. This is where to see my profit. This is where to do this. At least you get some idea. And good is recorded. You can watch it 1 million times, whatever times. You can rewind. If you have any question, you can ask it under the video, or you bring it on the group and we will address it together so others can also learn. So I really appreciate your time from 9 a.m. to 11:36. That's a lot. But next time I'm going to be within 2 hours window. So God bless you all. Have a lovely weekend. And don't forget, closed lips do not get feed. This opportunity is one in a million. Your capital is with you, yet you are making profit. Don't let anybody deceive you. Do not go and entertain people in your inbox. Oh, I've seen another business. So this one is paying 1 million per minute. 2 minutes. Please, they will run away with your capital. So be careful. My upline abandoned RoyalQ. He claimed he's now trading with it. He's not sharing it. But yet, he has done more than 3 opportunities. They've all collapsed. So ask yourself, out there, are we safe? No. we are saving RoyalQ. So take it seriously. Have a lovely day. I love you. And when the recorded version is ready, we'll share it on our platforms. Those who are not having the YouTube channel, I'm dropping it in the chat now before I end the meeting so that those who do not have it, you can subscribe. Anytime we post a video, you will be the first to get it. All right. God bless you. Bye bye. Thank you, my co-host, Ambassador Saul and Mercy. Love you all and have a wonderful day. Bye. This one day I'll say man of the match or man of the Zoom is Dawood Christopher. He asked a lot of questions and he was so active. So we have man of the match. Man of the Zoom meeting is Dawood Christopher. You won. Okay, bye.